I want to get back to the topic of appreciation one more time. Um, I think it was Chris Rock who said you can a woman with a diamond and it's still not going to be enough.
Yeah.
It's still not, it's still like you will never make a woman happy. And that's because we can't be happy. We can only do happy. And, I think one of the reasons why women have such a problem with guys who are like sort of gamma males or beta males, whatever you want to call them, and the presumption that they are owed sex. Like, you're not owed. So you red pill guys think you're owed sex. Well, I'll tell you this, women are not owed a better life. So if we're going to talk about like guys expecting sex, women expect or would rather and expect in the sense that they expect a better life, or they would like to marry into a lifestyle. And there's only a certain kind of lifestyle that will do, or at least there's this perception of what they think they're going to be able to get, or what they deserve, or what they are entitled to. And if there's a problem with like, people keep like throwing these ideas out about like, oh, the dating market sucks. I keep saying this in religious circles mostly right now for whatever reason. I'd like the guy I was using his videos for today. I keep seeing that, even in Christian even in Christian circles, let's just say, they're saying like, the dating market is shit. And it's usually primarily because guys aren't living up to their expectations. Well, why would they at this point? Why would they? Like, I hate to even take the side of black pill doomers in this sense, but I kind of have to point this out. Like, when those guys feel like the juice ain't worth the squeeze, this is what they're talking about. Because it's never enough. You're never going to be able to out alpha the next guy that walks into the room, right? And the way the article was written, that I basically riffed on this article that was written by Dr. David Buss. Everything is like very written from a very sort of gender neutral perspective until the very end of it. And then it's like, well, men might be discouraged to find out that their wives or their girlfriends are really thinking about other guys because they're not living up. And that's really kind of what mate switching hypothesis appeals to, is this idea that I think it's this kind of lame effort in trying to get guys to be like, do better. Go do better. Because if you don't do better, she's going to cheat on you. And she'll be justified in cheating on you because you didn't do better, because you didn't live up to her expectations. You didn't meet her needs. Her needs are 6'5", trust fund, blue eyes, whatever. Trust fund. 6'5", trust fund, blue eyes, finance. You're not in finance? No, I'm a plumber. Fuck you. You're going to lose your bitch. And all your babies are not going to be yours. They're going to be raised by someone else, right? Why? Like, I understand black pill doomers. Why? Like, mate switching hypothesis only reinforces the black pill. It does, like, at least the red pill is like, you can use that to your own benefit. It's all in the use, right? Mate switching hypothesis and all this shit, where I know the intent is to sort of like discredit the red pill. It's to discredit all this shit where it's like, oh, it's not really about women. It's not really about alpha fucks and beta bucks. It's only about beta bucks, because that's more noble. That's more pro-social. It's more pro-social. It's more family oriented. If women are really the real true intentions are marrying a lifestyle, not fucking Chad, which of course this other study has now proven that they do want to get with that guy. But we're going to ignore that, or we're going to soft sell that, or we're going to backpedal on that. And trust me, I guarantee you, the next study they do that sort of backs up or in any way throws a bone to mate switching hypothesis, these guys are going to crow it from the highest fucking shit pile they can. Guaranteed. So right now we have to sort of take into consideration that there are statistics and there are data and there's hard information that shows that alpha fucks and beta bucks is a fucking thing. A thing enough that women are saying, I want to get with the hot guy, but I want to keep my man because he watches the kids. He's a stay-at-home dad. He's Mr. Mom. He's good with the children. He reads them stories. He takes them to soccer practice. He does their math homework with them. Hypergamy doesn't care about that. Oh, where's that from? Oh, The Rational Male, circa 2013. Hypergamy doesn't care. Doesn't care about your marriage vows. Hypergamy doesn't care about whether or not you're a good dad and you read your kids' fucking stories. It doesn't care about any of that shit. whatsoever, because if that woman feels like her needs aren't being met, she's going to go fuck the hot guy in the foam cannon party. Right? I'm not saying that's actually going to happen. I'm just saying that's the perception. Now, we have data that it is happening right now, certainly more so than the suggestions of mate switching hypothesis. So keep that in mind. And remember, you will never be appreciated for reading to your kids, doing all. You're not going to get laid more because you did math homework with your kids. You're not going to get laid more because you changed the diapers. You're not going to get laid more. Your wife is not going to appreciate you with like having sex with you because you did more chores around the fucking house. It's not going to have sex with you because you picked the kids up at the right time from school or took your kids to piano recital. I know that sounds really dark, but we have the stats to show it, and we know what the strategies are. You want a good, healthy relationship, it's going to be based on polarity, and it's going to be based on understanding that, and it's going to be based on your. You want to know why guys in the red pill focus on male dominance being the primary, the bulwark of a good relationship. It's not because the guy's an asshole or he's narcissistic or anything else. It's because that's what she needs. Because if she doesn't get that, she's going to get with the guy in finance, 6'5", trust fund, blue eyes. That's where it's going to go. At least that's what's being promoted by mate switching hypothesis. You're never going to be appreciated for it. You're not like women. This is a quote from that essay. Women fundamentally lack the capacity to appreciate the sacrifices that men must make to facilitate their fucking realities. So if a woman is living in a particular lifestyle, you will never be appreciated for the sacrifices that you had to make because it's expected. 6 fund, trust fund, all that's expected. It's entitlement. That's just the starting point. Let's just get your foot in the fucking door. What we got here?